Welcome back to Food and Nutrition Expert channel. Today we are going to learn how to prepare egusi soup, that is melon seed soup, egusi soup. And this is the ingredients that I am going to use. Okay, remember in Food and Nutrition Practical, you are always asked to choose the meal you will prepare, and if you choose to make swallow, you will also choose the soup you will make for the swallow. That is the soup that will be used to serve the swallow, and that is why I am here to teach you how to cook or prepare egusi soup. That's why I'm conducting the practical video on how to cook egusi soup. Though very soon I'll be conducting practical live videos on YouTube for you to see, so you can learn and ask questions in the live videos. So let us start. This is the meat I'm going to use. I'm using goat meat. Alright, right now I'm going to list the ingredients used for the egusi soup. Number one, I use goat meat. The second one, I use egusi seed, grounded along with oziza seeds, and also is also known as mushroom, tuber mushroom in English. So the next one, pepper, ogo, oziza leaves, opei, red oil, crayfish, and other spices. So watch as we prepare this wonderful egusi soup. If you have cooked egusi before, type yes in the comments below, and don't cook another egusi soup until you watch this video to the end. Before we start cooking, I'm going to give us, in a nutshell, health benefits of egusi. Egusi seeds are rich in protein. The egusi seeds are high in plant-based protein, which helps build and repair body tissues, supports muscle growth, and keeps you fuller for longer. The good source of healthy fats. They are the good source of healthy fats. They contain unsaturated fatty acids, omega-6 and omega-9, that supports heart health, reduce bad cholesterol, and provide energy. And they improve bone health. They are high in calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium. Can you see that? All right, now let's start cooking. The first thing we are going to start with is the meat. We wash the meat. I've washed this meat 3 times, so this is the 4th time. So I wash the meat and start boiling. Wash it into the pot and start boiling the meat. After washing it into the pot, I'll add the spices. So let me continue with the health benefits of egusi soup. Melon seed. Health benefits of melon seed. It boosts immune system. They are rich in zinc and vitamin C, which helps fight infection and promote faster healing. Egusi is very good. If you don't like eating egusi soup, better start eating it now. So right now, it's time to sharpen my knife so that I can use it to slice the onions. You see what I'm using to sharpen the knife? This thing I use for sharpening my knife, I got it from AliExpress. It's very good. It's good for every mother to have it. Okay, I'm slicing the onions now for the meat. This one I'm slicing for the meat. Remember, in the cooking of the main egusi soup, you don't add any other onions. It's only the onions you added in the meat that you will use. Then I add my spices. Add different spices for the meat to have taste. Add the onions just for the meat to have taste. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys that I'll also add dry fish to the meat for cooking of the meat. I'm using dry fish for the soup also. All right, it's time to slice the vegetables. I told you guys I'm using ugu leaves. Ugu leaves vegetable. That's the vegetable I'm using for the cooking of egusi soup. Not only ugu leaves, I'm also using oziza. So I peel the leaves, peel it and peel it the way you want. Some people, remember I told you guys, some people usually slice them their own in the market, but I don't like doing that. So I get my own to the house, I peel it the way I want, and I wash it with salt and water. I usually wash it 3 times with salt and water before I start slicing, because sometimes if you buy the one that is direct from the farm, there will be some kind of sand inside in the vegetables. So that's why I always wash my own like that. After washing, I pick them one by one, arrange them the way I will slice them, and start slicing. Slice properly. If you want to slice it so tiny, if you want to make it to be sizable, but anyhow you slice it, it will still give you the same nutrients. So after slicing the ugu, it's time to get the uziza leaf. I told you guys, uziza leaf. Uziza leaf is very healthy to your health. That is why I always add it. I add this uziza leaf because of health. It helps in a lot of things in our body. So it's just like eating medication in food, and delicious food that also help your body to build well. So I wash the uziza leaf properly, remove the water, pour another water, then arrange the uziza leaves and start cutting. I'll continue with the benefits of melon seed soup. It supports heart health. Eating egusi, it supports heart health. The presence of healthy fats, magnesium and potassium helps regulate blood pressure and improve circulation in the body. I've told us that it's good in protein. It packed with antioxidants. Yes, egusi seed contain vitamin E and other antioxidants that protect the body from oxidative stress. It slows down aging and reduces the risk of chronic diseases. Can you see that? Egusi soup slows down aging. So if you feel that you're aging too fast, my dear, go and start eating egusi soup. We don't give you secrets. That's a secret for you. It slows down aging. Wow, this is so important. That means everybody should be eating it too. Anything that slows down aging is very good to the health, as according to food science, food scientist that I am. So let's continue. After slicing the vegetable, I keep them aside, and then I start getting ready other things that I will use, like the dry fish. I told you guys I'm using dry fish. This dry fish now, I'm going to open it and remove the bones. When you're using dry fish, you know that children will partake in that food, even if it's only adults. Please try and remove the bones. You might think that those bones are so tiny and somebody can chew it. It can get stuck in somebody's throat too. Remove the bones, open it properly. You can first pour hot water if you want. Me, is after removing the bones and everything, I pour my hot water and continue to remove the bones. If bones have never stuck on your throat, you will not understand. You will not understand what I'm saying. Remove the bones properly, those tiny bones. Try and remove them, and then you wash the fish proper. As you're washing, if you see any bone, remove it too. And after washing the fish, we'll get to the pot direct, and we wash the fish with warm water and then salt. Go to the pot and put it inside the pot. We use salt and warm water to avoid sand. You know, when they are drying it, you don't really know where they dry the fish. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do is to grind the pepper and crayfish. This pepper and crayfish I'm grinding. I'll also add ogiri opeyi. I don't know what I'll call that one in English. But if you know the meaning in English or the name in English, please can you write it in the comments below so that I'll also learn. So I grind it. I use my mortar. I like using mortar and pestle to grind my pepper and other things. Then it's time to cook and I dry the pot first before you add the red oil. I've dried the pot, so I'm adding my red oil. I use 3 spoons of red oil, not 3 tablespoons, no, 3 cooking spoons. If you want to use tablespoon, you're going to use about, let me say, 12 tablespoons. Okay, I add the grounded egusi with other ingredients. Add it to the pot. After adding the oil, I don't say you should fry the oil. Once you add the oil to the dry pot, you add the egusi and start stirring it. You mix it, turn it, stir it, keep on stirring it. You make sure the fire is on. The fire must be on. Then you keep on stirring and stirring and stirring until it has a little golden brown. If it's a little golden brown, you get your meat and the stock. The meat stock, you pour the meat stock first and then pour the remaining meat and keep on stirring. You stir and stir and stir until you make sure there's no more lumps in the egusi. This type of egusi, this type of cooking is different. There are some people, the preparation of egusi is different too. So this one, when you finish, you cover the pot. Okay, and then allow it to boil for some time. Add the pepper and the crayfish and the opeyi that's inside the pounded, that have been pounded. You add them and then keep on stirring. Add all the spices you want to add. This is the time to add them. After adding them, you stir them very well. Add your salt. So don't forget to add salt. Like this one I use just 1 tablespoon of salt to cook this. You'll add all the ingredients you need to add. As I told you, I use uziza seed. I found out that the uziza seed I grounded in egusi was not enough for me. I don't really. So I grounded another uziza seed with my crayfish. So I'll also add that. You stir anything you add, you stir. Any ingredient at all you add, you stir. See the uziza seed with the crayfish I grounded. I blended them with the blender, the dry side of the blender. And I'm going to add them. Add them properly and then stir very well. Stir it very well so that all the ingredients will go round. Stir very well. As you're stirring, you will notice that the soup is about to boil. Don't stop stirring, just keep stirring. That's the uziza seed and the crayfish that I grounded separately. I'm putting them now. Keep on stirring, because if you allow it, as egusi soup is boiling, it will be getting thick. So anything you add, you stir so that the thickness, it will not start burning. It will keep on, getting well. So now I've told you guys before, if you have watched how to prepare okra soup in my channel, you see where I told you guys when I cook soup, I keep some in the freezer before adding my vegetables, so that next time when I want to eat, I don't need to cook egusi soup again. I'll just get the vegetables and slice them and use them to add them to this soup as I warm the soup and add them to the soup. It makes cooking very easy for you. So that's what I did now. I've removed some portion of the egusi soup. I'm removing some portion of the egusi soup. The one I'll keep in the freezer for it to get frozen. As I can keep it for some days or weeks, as long as there's light. Do you understand? So that next time, it's not every day I'll be cooking egusi soup every day. The next time I'll just bring out this plate and defrost it and do as if I'm warming the soup, and then get fresh vegetables, fresh uziza leaves and ugu leaves, slice them and add to the soup back, or I can also add some spices to make it to be, to come up. So that's another trick. That's what I normally do. That's my trick for food to always be in the house. Not the one that someone said there is no soup in the house, or there is no food. Then it's time to add my vegetables. Add the uziza leaves first, because uziza leaves is hard. It's somehow not as soft as ugu leaves. That's why I add it first. And then it has some kind of aroma, so that the aroma will come out before adding the ugu leaves. It's time to add the ugu leaves. Add the ugu leaves. As you're adding, do as if you're opening them up. Add the ugu leaves. Gently add the ugu leaves and stir. Once you have added the ugu leaves, don't allow the egusi to cook for a long time again, because if you allow it to cook for a very long time again, the leaves will be dead though. The nutrients in the seed. That's how my mom used to say. I don't know if that thing is true. The ingredient, because in order to secure the ingredients in the vegetables, just add it and allow it to boil for some time. Stir very well so that the leaves will go round. Stir it very well, the leaves will go round, and then allow it to boil for some time. When the soup boils for some time, when you notice that the soup is done, now bring it down. So now allow it to boil for some time, bring it down. As I told you, this one is the soup, the one I brought out before adding the vegetables. I'll keep in the freezer for next time cooking. So because it's hot, that's why I kept it on the table for it to cool down. When it cooled down, I will now put it in the freezer. So this is the soup. Wow, food is ready. Everybody is ready to eat. Can you see the egusi soup? Oh my god, this is very, very delicious, and it is well done, well made. After eating this, oh my god, this is good. After eating this kind of soup, your body will have energy you have not seen before. As in, you'll be energized. You eat with semo or eba or plantain flour, anyone you like, or pounded yam, any swallow you prefer. Use and serve your own food and enjoy your meal.